Hello everyone, my name is Notepad and on and my games for fun. So what are we doing today? Well, today we're going to be working on Muv-Luv, obviously. Muv-Luv, Muvy-Lovey Lovies. We're going to be working on Muv-Luv today. Now, today is the day though. Today is the day, gamers. And what do I mean by that? I mean today is the day we're going to be actually able to bypass all the bullshit and be able to actually like get to the game part of this game. For context sake, the current setup here is 44 pages deep. Yeah, we are officially 44 pages in, and we still got... We made it through a fourth of the book, mind you. So we still got quite a bit to go, but we're going to see what we can do to get as much of it done today as possible. That's the goal anyway. So we're on page 24. As you can see here, I think this is just like, this is how you fill shit out. This is how you do this. This is how you do. I think this is literally just like explaining what the character sheet looks like. But we're going to have to be, but like always, we're going to play it safe. We're going to very clearly spell everything out, because again, you should never don't do something like this. Example, fill in data for the Geikishin, the Genki Dama. Yeah, the Geikishin. Blech. I just want to check, actually keep, and just because it's always nice to have you open. So let's just double check it. I think these are all the exact same. These shouldn't change. Endurance, protection, yeah, okay. These are pretty much just this. So we just actually what we should do to make this more correct. We need to go here. We need to go to Geikishin. Everything here. We're going to be using, it's going to be the Japanese variant, so we don't need, it's the Japanese variant, there we are. This 125, probably not a lot of gamers in the chat tonight, but don't worry, I like it when things are quiet. Quiet is good. So let's see, we've got all this. Now this is where things start getting a little bit, because this is just the example of like filling out the characters. That's all we really need to know. This is like just telling you where everything. So I'm going to just use the snipping tool. I'm going to snip everything right here. And I'm not going to translate, however. I'm going to put this in as more of a reference for myself. Because I'm going to put this as a reference to myself, because we're going to have to translate the character sheet regardless. Like, that's just going to have to be a thing we're going to have to do at one point. So I'm going to wait for it till then, because I feel like that'll be a better idea than what we're currently officially. Now we have the positional stuff. This is where things get a little bit more complicated, because we have the positions. Okay. You know what time it is, everybody? It's time to open up Paint.net. Woo! Paint. Select both of these. Put them in here, just so we have them. Size the canvas. I would show everybody this, but I physically do not have enough screen space to show everybody. Like, this is already very busy, so I'm trying to keep things at least relatively sane. People keep... Yeah, people... Blue server autism was at its peak today. A lot of people being very silly about things in server, but that's a very common thing. So, let's see, can I actually select this? No. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to zoom in. This is our, like, let's figure out what the fuck this actually luckily a lot of this tactical aircraft. So if we go over here, this. It's going to be funny because it's going to be like, surprise, this actually means nothing. Go, we put there. Okay, so what's this? An actual no. Second, Sakura EXE. We do actually get it. Okay, that's. I think I know what they did. It's very strange they did it that way. Okay, we can make this work. Vanguard. Okay. So Vanguard position. That's understandable. I mean, that makes sense. It's called Vanguard. Vanguard position. And it's going to be a bitch because they decided to put it like this. I think this is going to be, keep saying middle guard. Everything's going to be the guard position. I'm going to make a wild guess. Then I'm going to look at the last one, and it's going to be middle, and it's going to say the exact same shit. Oh god, I'm cutting it close. That's, and it looks like it's going to be the same thing. Rear guard, yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure because it's going to be something fucking different. Because fuck me. So we've got all that. Next, we need to do this. This is where things start getting a little bit messy because we got to go here. Actually, it is going to let me. Augers. Assault Vanguard if you're on the right. Let me make a wild guess. If we go over here, I do this. The second one's going to be not Assault Vanguard. Wait. Advance Guard. We'll call it the Advance Guard because that has a little bit more. This is very small. Like, I'm gonna have to. I know I'm gonna have to remake these when we're doing when we're compiling, but I may as well do it right now just to make sure that it's actually translated so I can reference it later, which is going to be fairly important. There's two symbols. Vanguard of an assault. Vanguard of the assault avant-garde. Assault Vanguard. Assault Vanguard. What? Strike Vanguard versus the Storm Vanguard. We're going to go with the literal definition. Okay, we're going to put that. So this would be the Strike Vanguard. I think I know what they're trying to do here versus the Storm Vanguard. So the idea being more along the idea of if you're the part of the Strike Vanguard, you're in there first and you're going to get fucking detonated immediately. However, if you're in there last, that means you're going to survive a little more effectively. Dude. Gunsweeper. Gunsweeper. Gunsweep Sama. Gun Sama, please. Assault Sweep. Gunsweep. We're going to use the term Gunsweeper for this because gunsweeper is a fun word to say. Gunsweeper. Go gunsweeper, and that means we go for left side. Select middle because that seems to be doing the better translation. Gun interceptor. Gun interceptor. Term intercepting. Oh, these are very tiny words. Like, everything is very tiny here, so I have to kind of be a little bit precise about things. So I'm assuming these are going to be all variations of rear impact guard. They're all going to be various. It's going to be... I'm just going to write that here. Impact guard. Second one. Battling support. Oh, geez, Rick. Yeah, okay, this is fucked. God damn it. I think battling support sounds really weird, but if I select all of this, for some reason, it's trying to do this. This just means guard. Simple enough. So, I mean, if we... Let me see. Yeah. We just need to pick apart what's the right symbols, right kanji. Neither of these are correct. That's not correct. That's correct. That part is, but come on, just give me those 4. This is the only thing we need. Rush. The rush guard. We're going to use the term rush guard. Actually, we want to use rush guard or battling support. I'm going to go with rush guard because I think that's supposed to be the yeah. So because then we do this would be suppression assistant, and like to this, it's going to be blast guard. So it would be impact guard, rush guard, blast guard. There we go. Good job. Good job, everyone. We did it. We'll do this impact rush and impact rush blast. Precise impact rush. There we go. Okay. 1 down. Let's move. Oh, Jesus. Move over here. You're going to be formal. Actually, you're going to be formal terms, or are you going to be trooping units? Troop organization. Units of... We're going to use this. We're going to use tactical aircraft units. We're going to do tactical surface fighter units. Units. 24. You're going to be about... Yeah, no, keep that 12. 12. 12 is a good number. Let's check what you are. Let me guess, you're going to be battalion. So these are going to be the battalions. I'm doing my, if I remember my military lingo correctly, these would be, under battalions would be the platoon. So it would be companies. No, it'd be companies. It'd be the company, and then the platoon, then the squad. This would be our top one is a battalion. This is going to be one of those ones where I'm going to have to most likely just remake the entire thing by hand rather than use what's already there. Simply due to the fact of like how it's actually kind of composed. Regiment. That's so... Okay, so this just means this is the full regiment over here. Regiment wing. Then we do battalion group. Because we're technically, we're using aircraft lingo. That's what it would be. Since we're using fucking aircraft lingo. Company, okay. So it would be wing group squad flight element. Yeah, that is correct. You think they would use armor, but they don't want to use armor because obviously they're called tactical fucking surface fighters. Why would they use armor? Company. We make you even smaller. We can make you smaller. A bit bigger, yes. It's gonna be so damn tiny. It is odd though they decide to like reiterate this about 3 times at this point. Because it's pretty easy to understand what they're trying to get across here. But they keep telling us, don't worry, we're all very productive. We don't need to care. We do. Company is referred to as group. That would make the next one. These guys would be a squad. You are the platoon. You're going to have to be like 6. Tune. I'm going to remake this entire thing. I'm not really going to factor. I'm not going to see that little top translation over here. I'm not going to put this in because it's already been reiterated. About 3 fucking times. So I'm going to put the last one in there, but I'm not going to put that one in because this would be. Um, 10 would be. Tune is referred to as full flight. Just let me quick double check here. We would be 2 squads. Squad. And we're just to make things a little bit precise. At 8, 2 squad. Squads equal tune. And that means 2 elements equal 1. They did a full military breakdown here. Does this, I don't know if this serves any remote purpose, but we definitely did do a full thing here. Oh, no. Don't fight me. Nope. Why are you doing this? You know, this is what the entire thing I was doing was to have them do this. Okay, so now we've officially hit 5. 5-2 to be precise. Not 5, 5-2. Actually, we just need to translate the back half because 5-1 was determining our tactical aircraft. Determination of tactical surface fighter, which would be heading 4. So 2 would be determination of position. Here we go. Here we select you. Determination of position. Okay, that's select all of you. We're going to be set up weird options. Up, right side window. We need to worry about where it's all supposed to be. Okay. You choose one. Vanguard, middle guard, rear guard. Check it off your position. Position is your character's position will be positioned for. The position is where your character will be positioned in the formation within the squadron. Normally, tactical surface fighters operate in units of 12 squadrons. That is, there are 11 companions. Yeah, no, that would be correct. It wouldn't be 12 squadron, because even if we look up here, it would be 12 squad. It would be, yeah, it would be a full platoon. You're pretty much playing a platoon. We'll be positioned in the formation within squad. Actually, I'm put a little footnote right here. We're going to rear prime. Well, yeah, so wait a second. That would be, yeah, you're a platoon. That means you have 11 companions. There, I don't like, that's really weird of you to say that. Say 12 squadron. Because 12 squads, that's not correct. But that's not how that would actually be worded. Because that's not 12 squadrons. 12 company units. That's definitely not company units. That's way too big. Squadrons of 12 aircraft. Jesus fuck. Okay, squadrons of 12 aircraft. Okay. Operates in squadrons. Because that would be yeah, that would be a company effectively. This wouldn't be a group, this would be a there we go. That's why I think I got a little, yeah. Because it's the company is a squadron. It's a squadron of 12. Squadron of 12 TSF. That is there are 11 there are 11 other pilots. Okay. These 3 to 4 units positioned somewhere between Vanguard. Usually determined by the commander who finds aptitude of the guards, but this work ignited. Oh, geez. Okay, that that was a little bit worrisome. See the bottom wall page illustration for each position, unit formation. Below is a description of each position. Awesome. Yeah, I don't think we're actually going to hit the game today, everybody. Unfortunately for me, I don't get to have fun. I don't get to have nice things. I have to deal with this. That's like, I don't know. Okay. Double check. Position description. Go down here. This. I'm going to fold this just to make sure everybody knows this is an important thing. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Okay, no, this is just going to be, okay. Okay, I know I know how we're going to. So, what it would be is this. We would go here. We're going to cut. We're going to cut this because I don't think we need it. Don't think we need it, so we're not going to think about it. So we're going to hit this. We're going to hear Vanguard, Assault, Assault, Vanguard, Assault, Vanguard. That's not correct. Oh, thank God. Because it's saying it's the exact same thing, because it is the exact same word. However, it's not the exact same word, so we're going to do a little bit of finagling here. Because we know what it is. That's the big thing. We know what it is. We know what they're actually trying to say there. Think smart. Because we have this. Since we did this, that's what we're going to replace everything with. I'm just going to put everything. Control 2. What's the key combination? What's the key combination? That's definitely not it. This would be the alt code bullet. Art code bullet is 7. I know there's a very long one. I made myself like memorize the long one, that I just forgot it. So we're just gonna do that. Go immediately to next one, which just if we select everything here. Oh no, you need to do everything right. No, I don't. I need to do things efficiently. Because it is exactly what it is. That's the thing. That's the beautiful thing of this entire mess. I'm not saying that this is incorrect. I'm saying that go. Here, position supports the van. Put this. Here. Do. That. You here, control 7. This. Select everything here. We go into Sakura. Get rid of all the frigon. Don't need any of this helpful bullshit. I know it's extremely helpful. I know it's going to be fun. It's fundamental in how this works. However, I make sure that this looks. That is my current priority. Aesthetics. Because once this is actually translated, once this is actually put in, we can do the translation, and then we can make it look a lot better. Because right now it's a fucking book and it wants to fight me. That we don't. There we just do this. Everything is bolded for whatever. God, actually, I know why it's bolded, but I don't. I did not consent. I did not consent to this. Period. All right, so this is where things start getting meaty. Position description. Go down here. Here, everything here, position description. here as Vanguard. Hard Fight Vanguard. Strike and Storm. Is for cutting inward and the Beta Swarm. Clicks on cutting the rule when tactical aircraft enters beta group. Compact in order to cope with the melee of the beta. Guards or excellent close combat are placed. This. In order to deal with the dance, in order to cope with the melee with beta, guards with excellent close combat skills are deployed. I think it's saying that just has to break everything up a little bit. So we select. We go to our next one. This would be mid guard if I correct. Yes, this would be middle guard, and they have gun sweeper, gun interceptor, gun sweeper, gun interceptor, breakthroughs made by the Vanguard. Required to be accurately assess situation, fight both close range and mid range battle. So this is kind of like B a little bit. This is where you're middle of the road, guys. Rear guard. Rear guard, you have impact. Let's have impact guard, rush guard, and blast guard. Impact guard, rush guard, rush guard. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Please tell me. 7. Oh, I see what I know it's doing. I didn't have my numpad on. That explains it. Rush guard and then blast guard. Blast guard. Like a Blastoise, except, you know, not as cool. Firepower, long range sniping, support assault weapons, concentrate firepower. Equipment, armaments. This game, Vanguard rear guard is good at bombardment, and the mid guard is compromised between the two. All right, that. Do that just to give everybody a little bit better understanding, and then we do. Oh, Jesus. Notes regarding 12 company units. Okay, this is somewhat important. We're going to have you know what? I'm going to put this in a box actually, because I should be putting these into boxes, as they are somewhat important. NPCs. You see. Basically operating company, you don't have a dozen players, which would be great if we get them together, but it So what about the rest of the characters? What do CPs need to act as NPCs? Is it necessary for CPs to act as NPCs? That is not the case. Come on. Delete this section here because this. It would probably be difficult. That's the funny haha joke. We're all laughing. Everybody is having a ball. There. We put it right there. Anna, we don't see Anna. That means we here. And then we have the delete key. I don't think I've used the delete key in more often than with this particular project. Explain human race is on the verge of extinction. Or to in alternative. The draft age has been drastically lowered by some countries due to lack of guards, military personnel. In other words, it's possible for a company to have less than 12 members, have them be a company. The classic, we understand this doesn't make any sense, however, just deal with it. I can respect the hustle. Okay, so 3. What? These don't do anything. These don't do anything. What do you use? For your favorite position, check the box. I'm gonna put it in here just to make sure we're covering all our bases. However, I don't really believe this is vastly important. We're just gonna be we're keeping everything nice and precise, if you catch my drift. So let's do let's go here. 3. Oh boy, everybody, you know what I'm seeing there? I'm seeing more tables. I love tables. It's so much fun. Oh god, there's gonna be more tables. Alright, this is what I signed up for, though. What I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen, and I think that's the absolute worst part of everything, is that I knew I was going to have to translate this. But I'm still here. I'm still regretting my life. Let's check some things real fast, just because we're going for a little bit. Just sure that's not looking too good for me. Yeah, not looking too hot for Notepad there. You'll probably have to do a little bit of searching later. Let's check homebrew thread. Homebrew thread is kind of kicking along. Not doing too hot this month, but it happens. Ugh. Keep going. I'm assuming these would be, yeah, these are the bombardment. This is bombardment, grappling ability, and this was. So no, actually, this is melee. Yeah, this would be melee, I believe. At least I'm going to translate it to melee. Then why does no position? Why do you have it as mobility? Why do you have that? Mobility skill level is 0. The initial value of skill level 0. The initial value of skill level 0. Okay, you don't need to tell me that 3 times. What's up? Okay, it can be grown at the time. It can be grown at the time of the character. Character can be grown at the time of promotion of the actor. Yeah, I don't know really what's going on. I think that's kind of weird. Nope. Getting too far ahead of myself. So we need to raw translate this now, so we don't have to think about it as hard. Determination of tactical aircraft skill level. That's this one. Position chosen. Tactical machine. Once position chosen, the tactical surface fighter. Surface fighter skill level is automatically determined by the value corresponding to your chosen position on your characters. So here's our scroll up to get our tables back. Probably just this, but we can do a little bit of finagling. Okay, we do this. It wouldn't be the type 73. It would be I'm the Vanguard. Actually, it's a 3x3 grid, so why don't we just make a 3x3? So it's a 4x3. We make a 4x3 grid. Double check. This would be a bombardment. Grappling. I know it's melee, but I'm mobile. Mobile. Vanguard. Rear guard. So it's 0201102. That's our thing. We're going to bring that down to 8 just to make sure it's all nice and pretty. We do that, and then I Shimada. Everything looks nice. I'm going to note. We're going to do insert footnote here. We're going to do here. We're going to do that. No, something's wrong, which we're then going to immediately translate it as is grown by promoting the character. When promote the character, it can be grown. It can be grown when character, which will be covered later. I'm not gonna. I don't think I need to translate any of this because this is just saying like where you put it. Each of the values giving an idea of skills and position. Finally should. Chose Vanguard. Vanguard should enter 5 for additional. Okay. Easy enough to understand. To select everything. Sharp. Put y'all here. Put you there. We don't need that. And then we put you here, and then additional armor is what we call a shield. Like, wow, thanks game. Big help. Additional armor is what we shield. However, shield reaches their durability value. Destroying cannot be reused. Still supposed to be equipped only by Vanguard who jump into the beta swarms to fight. I think you would give everybody some. Sounds very valuable. Hey, what do I know? I don't know the war effort. I'm just a silly Gaijin. Maguilo. You don't understand. I only listen to the finest. I like to take care of my. Okay. This. All items, character sheet should not be filled in. If there are any blanks, please check with HCB. In addition, statuses should be filled in. Formulas and tables via done to help remember during the game. Explain detail when we. I think we did it. My God, we made it to the combat rules, everybody. Thank you for your hard work for the time being. There's a. Thank you for the hard work. Never fucking changed, man. No, we're gonna make this. Gonna make this real precise because we gotta get it. We gotta get it right. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for hard work for the time being. We'll talk about battle rules. Go. Like, in what other world is? Yeah, stream died for a second? Yeah, stream died for a second. I don't know what's going on. Probably I shouldn't have, but yeah. I don't know why there is something charming about the fact that you're like, thank you for sticking with us this far. However, let's talk about battle rules. All right. Let's talk about battle rules, everybody. I mean, let's get a lay of the land a little bit. Luckily enough, like, this doesn't seem too complicated. Actually, what I should do, go up here. Let's hit this button. Let's see. Oh God. Character sheets. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the like this is just a kind of a weird one. 5 works. Termination into position. Yeah, all this works pretty well. I should remember this. This was B. L was pretty fundamental in that. Aji, not Anji. Why do I keep putting N there? Aji Desu. Yeah, like. Aji Desu. Okay. Let's just do a double check. So, 599 guard reinforcement equipment. Men with protective helmets, for use by women. All I'm saying is, are you saying that I cannot get into the female power armor? I'm calling sexism. We are not going to translate this, by the way. Don't really feel purpose. Fuck. Alright, so what's this rule going to be, game? What do you got for me? Before you read the combat rules, remember this. Oh, okay. Good start. Table. We're gonna make a table. We're going to put this in here. Okay, looks like there's like actually no. This looks like its own little section. So I'm gonna make this heading 1 apparently because this is heading. This is a heading. So we're going to make it heading 1. It's just a giant block here. So we're just going to do this. We're going to bump up size. Look like it's like a point at all. This is the game. Skill determination. Yeah, this is the actual game of actually how to fucking play it. Of course it is. Of course it's here. Why wouldn't it be? That would be that's completely insane of me to think it would be anywhere else except right before the yeah, that would be just completely bonkers of me to think that it would be anywhere else except right before the combat section. That would be silly, right? That would be just very silly of me. Okay, so that's an example. Okay. Like, that's... I don't know why I find that amusing, but that's just Japan, like, to me anyway. Like, some of the most bizarre shit, like, before reading combat rules, keep this, before you read the combat rules, remember this. Remember this. Skill determination. Like, I don't know. I think it's the idea more along the line. Not like, oh, well, we just don't trust these. It's like, yeah, you got to remember, this is not a game made for gamers. This is a game made for, like, people who may have never even heard of this shit before. So it's kind of weird for us. It's weird for people like us, possibly, to be like, oh, well, this seems kind of redundant. But to them, it's like, I guess it would be kind of important to... Like, it would be very important for them to, like, highlight, like, yes, you need to, yeah. Like, you need to actually make sure they understand that, because they might simply not. They might just not understand because they've never played something like this before. Yeah. Which, if you go under that idea, it's like, yeah, that makes a lot more sense of, like, why some of these look the way they are, but it will never not be funny to me. Success is the result adding and subtracting modified value exceeds a certain number. Exceeds a certain number. Resulting adding subtract is called the ARCA achieved value. Well, a certain number target value, because yeah, that's just how we do things. A certain number, call it target value. Well, a certain number value is going to be example beta. I'm going to attack it as target value of 8. Example, the target value is 8. She's higher than 8. The attack hits. This is legitimately just saying this is how you this is how you properly, like, roll. Like, I can't even be mad. Like, I can't even, like, be frustrated with it. Like, shine on, Japan. Shine on. Let's see. So, when comparing the results or adding, subtracting the modified values from dice rolls. Example, you want to move forward through the beta, but you're blocked with both sides. Compare their achievement values, and tactical aircraft side but it is larger. Pass through. Want to move forward. Technical surface fighter. How do you explain an RPG to someone who has absolutely zero fucking idea what an RPG is? That is what this entire section is currently doing. And why do you keep doing this to yourself? Combat rule. Alright, baby. It's time for combat rules. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm probably not gonna get the entire thing done. But I'm gonna see if I'm gonna... Oh, sweet Jesus. We're gonna get this first bit done, and then I'm gonna probably call it there, because I got stuff I need to do tonight, actually. Not important stuff, I just need to get things hammered out. Yeah. little bit behind, so I feel that would be important. Select all this. We go here just to make font combat rules. It's time, boys. Fighting against number invader beta or against human beings who have different interests. The most important mission of a military guard in games. 2. Climax of the session. At the battle is an important moment. This section will conducting. See, I do find it impressive that this game did manage to get to the combat rules faster than fucking Tears of a Machine. I don't like Tears of a Machine, and I will continue telling people that I don't much care for it. The Saturday is going to be fun, which is another reason why I'm heading off here. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Let's. Yes. We're gonna do this as a separate image, so we're going to have to do this. Put that together, and then we put this right here as its own separate thing, and then we you down here. You're just a fucking mess. So let's just fix you up. Make you nice, right, and proper. A proper lad. This Battlefield 3. I never really actually played any of the Battlefield games. I just none of them really were my thing. The only one I played a lot of was like Battlefield 2, I believe, and that was because my friend owned it and we shoot at each other in the maps. Thought it was really fun. Wasn't very good. And that's what sparked my long-running interest in FPS games. It didn't. I don't actually play many FPS games. Fighting a battle, use provided battle sheet. Places the frames of the beta, tactical surface fighters, fighters on the sheet and visually checks them. And here she proceeds. The battle sheet. Battlefield of the game, called an area. The battle sheet is used vertically or horizontally. Purpose of this manual is horizontal. Players move left to right. Beta moves right to left. Each battle sheet will have 4 areas. Nation, there is no specific rules for size of the area. The size of the area is determined by CPU according to content of the scenario. What's this? Section. Movement. You've condemned the movement section to a little box. Why? Why are you doing this? Why did you put it in a little fucking cock box? Why? Why did you put it in its own little like cuck cage? Why are you the way that you are? Book, please. Why are you the way that you are? Like, again, it's shit like this that I'm just mystified by. Just why? Why are you the way that you? And then you see something and you're like, you know what? Yep, I completely understand why this is the case. Yeah, I think this is why people like sometimes people get a little bit like, why do I like these kinds of games? Why do I like going over things that like may not be the best? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've heard nothing really good about the Muv-Luv games. I've heard nothing really good about this particular game, and the people who are like, "Oh, why would you translate that? It's not very good. You should do other things." And I'm like, it doesn't really need to be good. It just needs to be interesting enough to justify its existence. I always find to be the most important part of just about any game. It doesn't need to be this fucking masterclass of game design. point needs to be spark a little bit joy, spark some interest. Adjacent area 1. And this is also one of the major things that I wanted to do, was to actually look at this map, how they were going to do this abstracted map, because it's kind of, I've been always fascinated with abstraction maps. I think they look cool. I think they look I think they I don't think we use them enough, and if we do, we like, it's weird when it comes to like us here in the West, because like we haven't, I want to word it properly. We decided that our abstraction is like this map, like it's like, oh well, it's just nothing, like it's like zones or whatever. To the Japanese though, I've noticed a lot more, they like the maps, they like the, use an abstracted map. You get things like Necronica, probably better known one, but even things like Floria had it, and I noticed that's a very common thing, not really common over here for some reason. I thought it was kind of interesting, but I think it's just a prevalence of the grid over here. Like, it's, we want the grid, but we can't have the grid, so a little bit of A, a little bit of B, you know how it goes. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do next. This is the plan, everybody. Let's translate this. Combat takes place during the battle phase of the game. Comment setup, main process, cleanup. Cleanup. We're not gonna translate this, by the way, today. I'm gonna have, oh sweet Jesus. Oh sweet Jesus, mother of God. But yeah, I think we made pretty good progress, all things considered. Like, it's only a few sheet, like, it's not like, yeah, I say that every time, but it's like, oh, we made some good progress. But it's like, yeah, we are making good progress. Like, it's really just a combat section after this, and I don't really think there's much to do. Like, a lot of this seems pretty simple. Because yeah, like we're over halfway done. Like, if this is the, like, if I'm like, yeah, this is the replay, I'm assuming. Yeah, this is the session replay. So 45, yeah, we're halfway done. We're over halfway done, actually. I'm just the raw rules. I'll probably have to double check the replay, obviously, or maybe like I'll have to do all these, but like that's not like too bad, all considered. So I'm gonna call it there for tonight. Thank you all for watching. My name is Notepad Anon. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Godspeed, good luck. You all know the rest. Tomorrow we'll be doing Catboy Thule, and then on Saturday we will be doing the Curious Mecha RPG. So stay tuned. You know how that goes. And goodbye.